Fire protection.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
I know.
Do they know?
Yeah.
Protection
No.
Yeah.
for electricity.
We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. These are all over the boat, and I'll tell you why. We were sailing down the coast of Florida.
Yeah.
We were very close to Cape Canaveral. It was morning. We decided to check the weather. Because we were so close to Cape Canaveral, there's a station there, a windling station. I decided to use 3 meg station, okay? And one of the things that we have to do is she always goes up to the helm when we're doing this, because sometimes it'll knock the autopilot off and does some strange stuff.
Yeah, it does twirlies.
We sent the message, and we immediately, the minute it did, and by the way, we had 2 fishing lines out. The minute it went, the autopilot swung all the way around. We had full sail up, and we were doing U's. We were doing circles under full sail, and we couldn't get the autopilot off. We managed to get the autopilot off by just shutting everything off. We brought everything back up, and our chart plotter did not work. We had radar, but we did not have a chart plotter, which is one reason we got open CPN now. We managed to work with radar to get into Cape Canaveral. Went in, we found out, and you'll appreciate this, that there is a piece of copper, a 3-inch piece of copper that runs the full length from about here all the way to the back of the boat where the tuner to the antenna is. Somewhere along that line there is a piece of our our chart plotter that comes across. The signal jumped into that chart plotter line, went up and fried one of the boards on our chart plotter.
Oh.
That's why all of these are there to try to make that stop. That line into our chart plotter has lots of those on there to protect the chart plotter.
Security first.
Yeah. Okay, water maker. This is the pump to the water maker. Okay?
Yes.
Now the water maker, a lot of them are not what we call modular. You know modular?
They are moving modular on modules, parts. Yes.
Yeah.
This is monolith construction.
He has a son, and I so
This is the rest of our water maker.
really want
Here,
to know my son is 50.
can you see?
I think
The
no.
white?
The whiting?
White.
Yes.
That's the membrane.
The membrane, the cylindrical part. Yes.
Yep. This is the first filter and that. One of the, by the way, one of the nice things about Jeanneau and about this boat
And neither one of them ever went
is
on a boat.
that's the bottom of the boat.
This is the bottom.
That's the bottom.
It's flat.
Wow. I didn't imagine. This is the bottom.
She's a bathtub. That's why when I say that you get above 15 degrees, she gets ugly.
You get, yes.
More than 15 is risky.
Yeah, because she has a bathtub bottom. She does not like this. She's like this on the bottom.
You don't have keel also.
Huh?
You have keel also.
We have a keel. We have a what's called a modified wing keel. It's about that thick,
Yes.
and it's
Most of the time they don't speak
probably
English.
about that wide,
It's more
and
wide.
then tapers back to that. Tapers back like that,
Like wing
like a wing keel.
keel.
Yeah.
Tell them what to
But we draft less
I
than
say, you know, just cut this.
we draft less than 2 meters. The last time we put her on the ground, you will go aground, by the way. Okay.
I think it's
You always go
really
aground.
exciting.
We haven't been aground
The worst
since the
thing
Bahamas.
is,
No, since
not so much.
What you do when you
since
go ground?
Panama.
What you do? you ask for help when you go ground for other boat?
No, because what happens if you throw out the hook and pole, because this wing keel, the idea of throwing the hook out is you take the boat like this and you can cledge it off. Yes?
Yes.
With the wing keel, when you do that, guess what happens to
Like
the wing
anchor.
keel?
It
It
goes.
digs in.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
So you try to keep this boat off
It's
the
not
ground.
like you have, you go
We
there,
set
you
our depth
wash the
meter
boat.
alarm
Yeah, but there was
at
a really nice lady up here. She had a laundry
2.5
service.
meters.
Okay.
So when it starts binging at 2.5 meters, we get worried.
And the actual draft is 2 meters.
Our actual draft is 5
it's
feet
been a
3 inches
very
last time we put it on the ground,
Life.
which is 1.5 meters.
Yes, this
The
is
cultures,
Yeah.
the food you eat. Oh my
But this
God.
boat is also very, very
You
heavy.
see so many things.
Hang on, I'll show you some stats on it.
Beautiful.
And I'll show you another piece at the bottom.
Every side. I asked him to pull all
These,
that
by
up.
the way, we had built.
So how long have you been there?
And all of these are
Today
charts.
We've been here 13 days. And they
All
may
charts.
have another
All of these all the way around are charts of various things.
4.
We
Not that
have,
don't want to stay, but
Yeah.
it's getting
probably-
winter and we need to get to Turkey.
Patty, what's your guess on how many dollars worth of charts do we have? $6,000-7,000
Yeah.
worth?
Yeah.
At least $6,000 or $7,000 worth of charts on this boat. And let me pull this back one more and you'll see a bit more of the
Yes.
bottom.
I asked him.
For you.
We found this rug in Tunisia when we were there. This fits perfectly.
Oh.
This is the water tank.
Yes.
You will not like this.
It's very warm.
Yeah.
But it's kind of risky about.
No, we
Yeah,
stayed there.
right
We
now.
stayed there last year.
Look at the
Yeah,
corrosion.
but right now,
Yes.
Now there are some
That goes
war
back.
wars.
This is the copper piece for antenna tunnel.
So,
It's got to be replaced.
I think
I have a
yeah,
piece.
but
we've been looking for a piece for 3 years. I found some in Ukraine.
Simple.
So this is a winter project. This will take me 2-3 days to replace.
Yeah,
Clean all that up. And then I'll actually move it from there over to here and get it off that one. But these are the keel bolts. Those are 4 of the 8 keel bolts.
8 keel bolts
8.
with
And this
pretty
size.
big size.
Yeah. This is